We are doing an evaluation for our preliminary task with me, Abby Nichols,
Lucy Rollinson
and Anna Simons.
Task 1 was creating a radio station, the show names and conventions and target audience planning. I believe the team worked well to come up with ideas. We come up with an idea of a radio station called Seasonal FM, as it was relevant to the season as it's nearly Christmas time. And what went wrong, it took us a while to completely settle on an idea as we had so many. In the future we'll have a more basic idea that could be developed easier and make the idea more better.
Task 2 was identifying team roles, sourcing examples of archive clips, flowchart of broadcast structure and script writing. I believe what went well was that we made a plan of the structure that the broadcast was going to be about, and we worked together recording sounds and samples. We all made a jingle each, then selected one for the radio show. I believe what didn't work well was that we wasn't sure what clip we should use to put as an archive, and for what I do in the future is researching more into what we'd like to do and more into different radio stations for Christmas.
To keep track of our coursework, we used the internet device called Blogger. It was easy to use as we could update regularly and we could keep track of our work so we knew what we were doing at all times. Blogger began to delete the pictures of my blog, causing problems. Therefore, if I saved every picture, it would not delete it. This would help with the problem. I would do this instead of copying and pasting the pictures from the screenshots.
Recording in the studio we didn't do, so I'll move on to recording using a dictaphone. What I think went well was that the dictaphone was good to go around the college and find people that could be potential Santa Clauses. What went wrong was that we could hear the sounds and voices in the background when we were recording, and what I think we should do in the future is use it in quieter areas as the sound bed below was quite bad. Using Audition, what I think went well was Audition was quite easy to use and was easy to rearrange the clips around all of them. What I think went badly was the programme was incredibly unreliable and kept closing and wouldn't save the work properly. In the future I will save the work often, as it is very easy to lose the work and not be able to get it back.
For the sources, copyright-free music and sound effects, we used websites which would allow us copyright-free music and sounds, which were relevant to what we wanted for our Christmas theme. So we could find a lot of Christmas music on there, like wrapping presents, etc. What went wrong, it took up a lot of time downloading the music as we had to create accounts and it was hard to find some copyright-free music. But in the future we would find a reliable source, take up less of our time.
Classwork. We all worked well as a team in lesson and got our work done. For example, we constantly updated our blog and did various editing work. This was a very great way to spend our lesson. Some things that went wrong were editing takes up a lot of time, which isn't good when you have other things to be getting on with. In the future, we should plan our time more better, make sure there's time for blogging and time for footage. Individual contribution to my team. I believe that we work well as a team. However, we didn't spread the work out evenly, as one person did most of the work, which I thought was unfair. In the future, the work will be spread out more evenly as we all have equal amounts of work to make the task more easier.
Whereas I think what went well was the fact that we all worked together doing the interview and editing different parts of the interview. What I think went badly was editing it fluently, so making it run continuously. What I want to do in the future is share the workload out as a team, and
I feel, as a team, that we all worked well together and got the jobs done. Personally, I did the jingle and the archive clip, which was the ending part to our interview. The archive clip was quite long, therefore I had to shorten it by using the editing clips.
Reducing the amount of footage for the archive clips would make this easier to do, as it made it longer and took up most of our time.
Independent work outside lessons. What I think went well was the blogging tasks and information that we made sure it was completed during lesson, and it also took up a lot of time at home as we have other subjects to be getting on with. We could have added more information to get a high grade in our preliminary task. However, in the future, we will all add more information about what we did in class to our blogs.